Hey everyone, it's Melissa with the M Word. I am part of a collaboration today with Shareya. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I've just recently met her. She has an amazing channel. I will link it below. It's also a collaboration with Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool, and as you guys know, I've done collaborations with her as well before as well. So both of their channels will be listed below, as will the playlist for this entire collaboration. And this one is going to be how to make homeschooling more affordable. If you're new here, I am a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have a 7-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. We are currently a eclectic, secular homeschooling family. We are doing 2nd grade, preschool, and tot school. And I share on my channel what we do for school. I just kind of show you the different things that I'm using. I show you little glimpses into our life. If you want more of a day-to-day thing, my Instagram is the M Word by Melissa as well, so you are welcome to come join us over there. To get to the point, I believe that homeschooling can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be. I kind of fall in the middle. We use our tax return to buy our Timberdoodle kits. That's probably the most expensive thing we buy. I'm going to be first. I was interrupted for not our 7 o'clock page, but a 7:30 drill page. So they are practicing. I don't know what I was saying. I think I was saying homeschooling can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. We use our tax return every year to order the most expensive things in our curriculum. So that would be our Timberdoodle kits and our Bookshark. We also order Explode the Code online, and we get teaching textbooks as a secondary map. I do fully believe that some things work for some families and some things don't work for other families, like the Good and the Beautiful math and language arts. I love them, we've used them, but we have dropped them because it's just not working for our family anymore. Part of that is because we're a secular homeschooling family and they don't work as well for us. But we also do use some of their unit studies. Like I did pick up their paleontology unit, which I'm going to see how well that works or doesn't work. I also picked up their ocean unit study, which was amazing. I didn't find anything weird in there. But those are the things we use. But the biggest thing to know is utilize your library. If you want to be as affordable as you can, you could definitely homeschool for free if you wanted to. It would just take a lot more work on your part. My personal library, we live in a very small town. The library is 30 minutes away, but it does have Story of the World. It has the entire books, all the Story of the World books at the library. And if your library doesn't have things that you want, request it. Sometimes you can request it and they will buy it. Sometimes they won't. Depends on the library. But you can go and do those things that you want. The only thing, you could teach math by just using like YouTube, as long as you have an internet connection. And you could teach history, geography. I mean, you could teach anything on YouTube. Everything's there at the touch of your fingers. Just search whatever you want for kids and it'll pop up. The other things that I would like to mention though are things like Homeschool Compass. They have tons of unit studies for free. The flashcards, printables, matching things. So I just did a thing on my human body unit, so it happens to be sitting right here. This is the Homeschool Compass human bodies. In here they have flashcards. They're beautifully made flashcards. But they also have like the nervous system, and it's filled out, and then they have a nervous system that's blank. Sorry, we got interrupted again. My husband came home and he dropped off my pumpkin cold brew and pizza for supper tonight, and the kids are outside playing now, so if you hear a lot of noise, that's what that is. But like I was saying, stuff like Homeschool Compass is amazing. 123 Homeschool is also amazing. Just because I did just recently recorded my human body study unit, I have all this very available to me at the moment. But 123 Homeschool has printables like this. Some of theirs are free, some of them are not. There's the skeletal system. This one is a more advanced one for older kids. They have like a little quiz as well. There's just all kinds of fun stuff that they have for free. I am signed up for, I believe it's the art something. I'll link it below. She does weekly, or I'm not sure, I guess I never paid enough attention. I think it's a she, does weekly free items that she will send you an email about, letting you know that you can have for free. Homeschool Compass is another one that sends you free things as well. Bookshark has a few different units for free. I got their weather unit. I have their Jane Goodall unit. I have their volcano unit, so I will link them below as well. They have a free unit studies. If you go out there and look for it, you will definitely find tons of free items. The other way to make it more homeschool affordable is to buy secondhand. I completely forgot. The Good and the Beautiful also has their grades 1 through 4, I believe, for language arts and math for free, as well as that Science Ocean one I mentioned for free. Those are completely free downloads you can get from them. So you can teach all math and all language arts if you just have a printer from The Good and the Beautiful, if that's something you choose to do. But again, it is a religious company, but I don't see a lot of stuff in their math at all that mentions religion, and their language arts is pretty small. It would be your discretion, I suppose, if you were a secular homeschool or not, what you would choose to use there. Other things you can do is buy secondhand. There are tons of resale Facebook groups you can get stuff from. There's curriculum swap groups. Timberdoodle has their own. There's a homeschool buy sell that is just for everything. I believe The Good and the Beautiful has their own. Bookshark has their own. You can also reduce the cost of like getting Bookshark by getting the books from the library and only ordering their teacher's manual, or only getting the libraries from the book and just teaching it yourself without using the owner's manual at all. There's 100 different ways you could adjust homeschooling to fit your budget. I personally like to have things all in one for me. I do have 3 kids. I have my channel, I have my blog, I work from home as well. My husband's gone a lot for work and school. I like having everything pre-packaged for me because there's already still a lot of prep work. And to make that affordable for us, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to afford it, we do use our tax return. The tax return that we get, because our children, I mean, we get money from the government for our children. We live in the United States. We get that tax return. We use that money for our kids' schooling. So the money for our kids goes back to our kids. I know it's controversial whether or not to get a tax return or not, but it does help us make sure we have the money for homeschooling. So that is how we handle homeschooling and affording it in our family, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to just buy whatever we wanted. I mean, I do work from home, but I don't have a consistent paycheck that would pay the bills. So that is how we make sure that we can afford all the homeschooling stuff we have without causing a financial strain all year long. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to check out Sharea's channel. I will link that above and below, as well as Shauna's channel. Again, that'll be linked above and below. And please check out the playlist linked below as well, and check out how some other homeschooling moms are making homeschooling more affordable as well. As always, if you like this kind of content, please go ahead and hit the like button so I know which videos you like and which ones you don't. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps me out. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys next time.